Okay, guys, here is affordable, cheap housing. For $15,000, you can own this RV. And for under $400 per month, you can live on this lot with the utilities, all utility hookups. So you do not own the land, but the lot rent is under $400 a month. And the asking price for this RV is just $15,000. It's located in Okeechobee, Florida. Okeechobee, Florida is south central Florida. It's on one of the biggest freshwater lakes in the United States of America. So let's take a look at this one bed, one bath, fifth wheel RV located in a nice little community. Let's look at the description and then we'll look at the map. So this RV is a 2006 36-foot fifth wheel. And you do have dock access for the canal. And you can get to Okeechobee Lake, which again is a huge freshwater lake, in just minutes on a boat. It basically gives some specs on the RV, and there is some contingencies. Number one, let's look at the lot rent. The lot rent, as it says here in the middle of the description, is only $346 per month. Okay. Now, there are age restrictions. They want you to be at least 42 years old to live in this community. That's rare. Usually, if they have age restrictions, it's usually 55 or older. So they are given some grace here. But 42 years old, if you're middle age, semi-retired, or you want to retire early, here's an option. $15,000, buy the RV, under $400 a month lot rent, and you're good. Now, the other contingency is they want $3,600 in security deposit because they don't want you to remove the RV for 2.5 years, for 36 months. Actually, 3 years, excuse me. So if for whatever reason you have to inquire, they want that RV to stay there for a few years. So it says that, that deposit will be returned upon meeting this criteria. And it goes, these terms are not transferable or duplicatable if the unit is sold before 36 months. So if you buy the RV and you sell it before 36 months, then you'll have to see what that penalty is, okay, if you don't get your security deposit back. So there's always a little bit of a catch, but again, you're still at very cheap level of housing, okay. Let's take a look at some of the pictures of this RV. Beautiful awning, nice outside, looks like a flat level surface. Okay, it does look like it's tied down if there was ever a hurricane. Functional kitchen, you got a coffee maker. You got some good cabinetry. Looks like you got a small oven and a propane gas stove, standard in a fifth wheel. Doesn't look like, you have any signs of major cosmetic damage. So it looks like you have a very clean, acceptable place to live. You have a refrigerator, some older recliners, but you could always replace them and just keep the RV. Again, a sitting area or workspace area, open floor layout, very nice. A bathroom. I'm not sure if the community has bathhouses in addition to the bathroom within your unit. Nice little functional bed area. Looks like a queen-size bed with a closet. Window in the bedroom. Everything you would need to live. So, this is, again, a cheap, affordable housing in South Central Florida. Okay, you can use this if you want to be a snowbird. You can use this if you want to full-time live, maybe on SSI or SSDI if you're disabled. And you can live very cheap. I mean, you can't beat this, guys. I mean, a subsidized apartment is usually 30% of your income. If you make $1,000 a month, that's $300. So, in my opinion, in most instances, you're better off living in an RV park than some of these subsidized apartments. And here's a great alternative. But here's the thing. You got to have a mindset to move outside the area that you know. Most people don't have that. And if you zoom out, you'll see that it's not located too far from the center of town. Right here, Okeechobee, this is the center of town. There's a hospital within 15 minutes. There's a Walmart within 10 minutes. All shops down this major route here, Route 441. So you got everything: hospital, Walmart, car dealerships, service areas, Dollar Tree. And this is right on a canal. Look, this is your little community. Right on a canal. You got dock access. You're right by a huge freshwater lake. You're going to get nice breezes. And let me zoom all the way out so you can see where you're located in the state of Florida. Okay, so you see Jacksonville all the way up north, Miami all the way down south, and you're right in the middle of the state pretty much. So if you went to your left, you wanted to go to the West Coast for a day trip, that's probably about a 2-hour drive. You wanted to go to the East Coast, that's probably just over an hour drive because you're a little bit closer to the East Coast. But you see, you're right on this freshwater lake area. So here you go. Don't tell me that there's no affordable housing. Don't tell me that, you can't survive. No, you can survive, guys. Come on. $15,000 for the RV, that's probably negotiable. Under $400 lot rent. You're living by a lake. You're within 10 minutes of a Walmart, Dollar Tree, hospital, everything you want. What else do you want? You want someone to wipe your butt? You want someone to pick you up, show you the place, negotiate the deal? Guys, look, your dream, your life doesn't get any closer unless you do some work and you're willing to make some mistakes and learn and adapt. If you want someone else to do it for you, you got to go see a social worker. You can't have it both ways. Okay? So I hope this video helped, and I hope reading this description, you're going to have to call them. You're going to have to talk to the real estate agent. You're going to have to visit. You're going to have to do work. If you can't do the work, the social worker has to do the work. And you got to get online and wait for them to call you back. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that to say, here, look, guys, here's an option. There's options out there. Okay? If you got to do the work after you see what's out there. But if someone, and again, if you got a major issue going on in your life, then get help from a social worker. But if you're unwilling to do some work yourself, it's like, forget about it, guys. I mean, it's just not, you're an adult. Okay, you're watching a video. You're an adult. These videos are for adults. This isn't Disney World. So click the thumbs up. Click the super thanks if you appreciate this video. Leave a comment below. Share this video with someone who wants to live cheap. Here you go. Here you go. You live very cheap like this. Can't live no cheaper than that. I want to thank you for watching. I thank you for watching. I thank you. Thank you for showing up. Got to show up. Got to make it happen. You make mistakes, the grace of God, but faith without works is dead. Okay. And thank God we got social workers, because people who don't work, they're not dead. They get help. But if you work, then your dreams work. If you can't work and you're disabled, there's no shame. If you're retired, there's no shame. Here's an option to live with no shame. Is this luxurious area? No. But I've been through these areas, and not all of them are not horrible. They're not destitute. I've looked in some of these communities in this area. So you got to figure out what works for you. It's a country lot, very decent, respectable. You got to look at the community. I mean, you don't have an acre to yourself. You're probably right next to your neighbors. But I mean, guys, that's life. Do you want to be in an apartment right next to your neighbors? You figure out what you want. Thank you for watching. Keep showing up. Be creative with your videos. But the major thing about a video is make a video the day before you have to post it, and post it each day. The main thing is show up. Figure the rest out. The main thing is show up. Figure the rest out. Click that super thanks. I want to thank you.